is Muhammad Nurbuis, and today me and my friend are going to talk about vector and scalar. So the representer will be myself, Faisal, Iman, and Daniel. So let's get right into it. What is vector? A vector is a physical quantity that has both a magnitude and a direction. For examples of vector are those that represent force and velocity. And what is scalar? Scalar is a physical quantity that has only a magnitude. So why vectors is important in our life? First, to know the direction in which the force is tending to move the body. Second, to describe the force acting on a body to work simultaneously in the third dimension. Third is vectors are used in engineering, whereof the force is much stronger than the structure will sustain, else it will collapse.
The topic that want we to discuss is a topic flight engineering. How to calculate the topic flight engineering. An airplane is heading north at an airspeed of 600 km per hour, but there is a wind blowing from the northwest at 60 km per hour. Find the ground speed and bearing of the airplane. How to calculate the wind vector? First, 60 cos 45 degree equal 42.426 I, and beside negative 60 since 45 degree, and the equal is negative 42.426 joule, and and the wind equal is 42.426 I minus 42.426 joule. And the secondly, how to calculate the ground speed. How to calculate ground speed? You must A plus W, A for airplane and W for wind. Airplane is 0I plus 600 joule, and for wind is 42.426 I minus 42.426 joule. And lastly, how to calculate the ground speed? You must plus A plus W. So the calculation is 0I plus 600 joule plus 42.426 I minus 42.426 joule. So the equal 42.426 I plus 600 joule and minus 42.426 joule, and the equal is 42.426 I plus 557.574 joule.
Hi, then we have to find ground speed calculation. We must use root x square plus y square formula. Root, open the bracket, 42.426, close the bracket, square, plus 5 open the bracket, 557.574, close the bracket, square. Then we got root 312,688.731. Then we calculate, and then we get the final, and then we get the answer is 559.19 kilometer per hour. And then we must use theta formula. The formula is cos -1 Then we must use formula theta equal to cos negative 1. The aeroplane is 600 and the ground speed is 559.9.
Hi, for this calculation, we will try to find scalar dot products. And the formula to find scalar dot products is vector A times vector B equals to determinant A times determinant B times cos theta. And in this case, for this calculation, we will use vector A, which is airplane, times vector GS, which is ground speed, equals to the numbers we will use from the past calculation, and we will multiply it, and we will get 334,544.4. And for this calculation, we will try to find the bearing of the airplane, which use the formula of theta equals to cos negative 1 times vector A times vector GS over determinant A times determinant GS. After that, we will put in all our calculation before, and we will get the result of theta of or the bearing of the airplane equals to 4.34. Last but not least, we have answered all the questions from our real life application of vector. We get the answer for ground speed, which is 559.19 km per hour, and the bearing of the airplane, which is 4.34 degrees. Now we can come to the conclusion. The conclusion we can achieve is the resultant vector is the single vector whose effect is the same as the individual vectors acting together. Remember that the technique of addition and subtraction just discussed can only be applied to vectors acting along a straight line. The head-to-tail technique of vector addition can be applied to vector in any direction. Vector can be used in many engineering, so in future, the usage of scalar and vector will be increasing. I think that is all from us today, and thank you for all of you to listen to our idea, and thank you again for lending us your ears.